Greetings, welcome to the Art Show. And on this show, we'll be analyzing everything that is basketball for you. We're dedicated to analyzing the NBA, the stats, the game. But we're not just limited to that. We'll be watching everything that's on and off the court. It be entertainment, old fashioned. We'll be taking it for you. So let's dive in. And don't forget to subscribe and to like. Welcome back with your boy, the Art Show. Today we're gonna dive in. Okay, not so deep, but we're gonna go in to the two international games at the USAB tournament that happened recently. USA versus Australia and Nigeria versus Argentina. If you watched the games, please leave a comment or a like or subscribe for the young boy so that we can push the page, man. We can push the page and hopefully drop more content for you guys. And second, I just want to apologize yet again. But I want to apologize for my uploads. I know the quality was not as potent, so to say, so I want to apologize for that. But let's go in. Thank you.
Basketball. It's Team USA against the Boomers of Australia, live from Las Vegas at Michelob Ultra Arena in Mandalay Bay.
The floor, I think, is a priority for the United States tonight.
Now on Joe Ingles, and to your point, Nigeria 20 of 42 from downtown in that win.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they shot well. They throttled Argentina earlier today.
Baines with it on the block. Beating Mills. Nice shot fake, gets it back and has an easy layup.
There's the pace you talk about.
Career in the NBA, 12 years of experience at the association level for Patty Mills. Damian Lillard answering back for USA. Beal surging to the hoop with a nice finish around. Here's Ingles. They let him shoot it, and he makes it back.
Challenge beyond the arc, I thought, challenged well by the United States.
Well, that was a better challenge, but same result for Beal. Probing. Here's Durant on the pull-up. Nicely done. Hopefully he's okay. Lillard gonna rise. Had it knocked away by Dellavedova. Now Lillard hobbling, getting back. Ingles, 3 for 3 from 3, Dale. They have the cross match down low. Landale, nice job of punching that out. Patty Mills. Good day, mate. If we were on the San Antonio Spurs broadcast, that's what they'd say after hitting that long range too. Lillard, sweet looking stroke right there. Draymond, great pass to a cutting Jeremy Grant.
Team, and then a great cut by Jeremy Grant on the baseline.
Landale answers back. Back to Jeremy, coming off a career-high season where he averaged 22 points per game for Detroit. Really had a good year. And hits again, this time from beyond the arc. Career 35% three-point shooter in the NBA. Of course, the FIBA line is a little closer to the basket. Bam Adebayo in and banks it in. Nice. Patty Mills. There's Adebayo on him, and he lays it in. Dante Exum. Guarding Lillard doesn't matter. Damian Lillard. Adebayo guarding Mills again. This time blocked by the help side. Three from Lillard and Kara. He is feeling it here in the first quarter. They post up Adebayo. Bam. Finds the cutting Keldon Johnson. Beautiful basketball there. Goes to Matisse Thybulle, who was fantastic against Argentina on Saturday. Great pass inside to Nick Kay. Lillard driving dish. Good ball movement again. Keldon Johnson from downtown. Ball really moving here for USA. Goulding answers back. This guy attempts
not at the top. You know, these are two critical weeks for them to continue to get better, to learn how to play with one another.
Yes, that was the first quarter of the game. USA versus Australia. Yet again, as you can see, the quality was not as great. So forgive me for that. We are working on that currently. But towards the game, what did you notice in the first quarter that cost USA the game? Because yet USA did lose this game. For me, I never really saw issues in the camp, the USA camp. There was not a lot of issues, but maybe there was something that you spotted and you can just leave it down in the comment, and then the second quarter is going to come through. I think I'm going to give my 2 cents after we play the second quarter for you.
Here's Garland guarding Mills. Mills gets around him and lays it in. Off the curl, Levine. Good ball movement again. Keldon Johnson gets to his spot and floats it home.
A little bit of friendly San Antonio.
On Green guarding Mills. Nice crossover. Scoop to the hoop. In and out. Reese with the tap follow. Might have dragged the pivot's foot. Blocked by Lillard. Attacking off the catch. It's Bradley Beal flushing it down. Some stops. Tatum. Blowing past Ingles and Lane. 7 points. Lead here for USA at Michelob Ultra Arena. Cut down to 4 by Matisse at the 2019 FIBA World Cup. Durant has the advantage over Thybulle and knocks it down.
You can just replace Thybulle's name at the end of that sentence for almost every player in the world. Durant has the advantage over everybody.
Oh, what a performance he put on in the playoffs with the Brooklyn Nets. Great look inside. Landale finishing off the feet of Mills. Steal to Lillard. Short this time. Swims through the defense, and Thybulle with a great recovery. All over it. Draymond pushing. Feeds Lillard, rises up and finishes around Landale with the left. Lillard a 3, knocks it down. Another 3 for Damian Lillard. Mills guarded by Draymond, looking to get free, and it's a tough shot. Another shot to beat the buzzer. This one not as high stakes as the one against Argentina. A good shot nonetheless to get.
Oh, well, that was the second quarter for you. What a great shot from Mills. So here's my 2 cents. My 2 cents on the game is what I noticed that USA starting five is actually quality. It's actually the not the best that they could have come up with, but top 10 currently. I think they could go far in the Olympics. They got a good squad, but it's just for me the bench that is not performing or bringing the game to standard. If you can see the first five, they'll take the game for USA. But as soon as the bench players come in, it's either they maintain or they lose the momentum that they had, and Australia caught up to them. So that was my view on the game. Is the starting five for USA did the job, but the bench players never kept the standard of the starting five. That's what cost USA. So USA for me right now is not really a complaint or something to be worried about. I feel like when the Olympics start, when players are more healthy, because you gotta remember, Damian Lillard, Durant, Jason Tatum are coming off from a playoff season, from a playoff period. Like, so if you have this players, surely they are tired, they haven't rested fully, and some of them are still going through injuries, as you know. So for me, USA right now is not something we should worry about, even though they've lost 2 games consecutively. I don't think we should be worried. Come Olympics, it's still gonna probably go to the dream team. It's still gonna go to the dream team. Maybe if they had to change the staff, I'm not sure. Here's a clip that kind of says that a lot of people are saying Popovich could be the issue, the coaching staff or something. But let me play it for you.
Listen.
Also answer that question. You know, you asked the same sort of question, the same family of question last time, where you assume things that are not true. When you just mentioned, you know, blowing these teams out, that's never happened. When you make statements about in the past just blowing out these other teams, number one, you give no respect to the other teams. And I talked to you last time about the same thing. We've had very close games against 4 or 5 countries in all these tournaments. So the good teams do not get blown out. There are certain games that might happen in one of the tournaments, in the World Championship, the Olympics, where somebody gets blown out. But in general, nobody's blowing anybody out for the good teams. So when you make a statement like that, it's like you assume that's what's going on. And that's incorrect.
So if you still don't believe that Popovich is the issue or there's something wrong with the coaching staff, because surely there is nothing wrong with the players besides the fact that there's fatigue issues. These players have not played together regularly like Australia or the other teams they've played against recently. If you see something else, please leave a comment and we can talk about it.
All this.
Oh, it's more than moderately concerning. And let me defend Joe Varden, who was the reporter there that was the subject of Greg Popovich's scorn. First of all, you know the most concerning part of that whole little press conference was when Greg Popovich was able to reference Joe Varden's question from the last time the U.S. lost as a massive favorite 2 days ago. He's like, we went over this 2 days ago. Yeah, buddy, we did. That's why there's the concern here. And credit to Kevin Wildes, who wanted us to talk about the U.S.-Nigeria game yesterday. And I was like, who cares? It was a one-off. It doesn't matter. And then they get beat by the Boomers, who I do think Wildes has a futures bet on for the Olympics. So double credit to him there as well. Listen, part of this is Popovich. The U.S. had lost one exhibition game from 92.
And as I said, proven by the stats, US's bench was just they were not there for them. They never maintain the game or either gain a greater lead. USA's bench really cost them the game, but I feel like there's still no worries. There's still no worries for USA. I feel a lot of these games right now, there's two exhibition games for them was more of a trial run to see which tactic will work against which team, which players they need to bring in, if they still need to add pieces or the pieces are good where they are. And that's what I feel like USA is currently doing. I didn't want to comment so much about the US and Australia game because we already know what that was all about. I actually wanted to talk more on the Argentina and Nigeria game. Nigeria is literally surprising me. These players are, I think they're the future. Before we even start with the stats, I want you to know that the starting five of Nigeria currently right now, they are former or current NBA players. So these guys are not just random people that fetched in a league somewhere. No, these are NBA players, and this is a team to be feared. This is a team to be feared. And if this team is going to the Olympics, I am sure they're gonna knock out a few teams. And I won't say they're gonna win it, but they're gonna go far. So let's look at their starting five.
Keep it on the level. Keep it on the level. Keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the. Keep it on the level. Keep it on the level. I'm climbing up the ladder while you in need of a shovel. I can do this all day. I can do this all night. I can do this all day. I can do this all night.
I could do this all day, I could do this all night, all month, all year, for my whole entire life. Who you know got a home, but seen to live on the road, looking like a black gypsy in a caravan of bros. Music for the people, I used to rap on the train. Now I rap on the stage and I'm used to capital gain. I ain't asking for change, I'm good at coining the phrase. What I want is more than ever and never to fade away. Is that too much to ask? Good, cause I ain't asking. Already into action, I had your answer retracted. So stay about my business, it's crowded enough with me. You added is just a witness I'd rather not even see. I'm good with the folks around me, get from around me before we commence the clowning. Yeah, keep it on the level, yeah, keep it on the level. I'm climbing up.
Mike Brown coaching Team Nigeria after their historic win over the United States on Saturday. They're taking on Argentina in this one. Jahlil Okafor gets the ball underneath. He hits the turnaround layup in the paint, and Nigeria's up early on. For Argentina, Facundo Campazzo loses his defender with a behind-the-back crossover, then finds Luis Scola, the veteran. Knocks down a three. Argentina pushes in front. Josh Okogie reverses direction on his defender, accelerates to the rim, and throws that one in. That cuts the lead down to one. Look at those hops from Okogie. Then Obi Emagano throws up a lob for Precious Achua, and he gets the acrobatic lay-in. Nigeria now pushes in front. Now Achua goes coast to coast and finishes with a little finger roll in the paint. Nigeria up by 5. Jahlil Okafor spinning around his defender. It's just a strong move down low, and it's effective as well. Nigeria at the half up by 10. This team for real. In the third, KZ Akpala steals the ball away and finds Gabe Vincent for a layup in transition as Vincent goes up quickly to get that one in. Nigeria up by 14. Luis Scola turns around to bank home a layup over a smaller Vincent. That cuts the lead down to 13. Akpala now from the wing looking at a three-pointer, and he likes what he sees. He's open, he gets the shot, he drills the shot. Nigeria up by 15. Nice ball movement from Argentina here. Jose Vildoza whips it to Nicolas Brusino, who feeds Marcos Delia on a touch pass for the layup. This cuts the lead down to a dozen. That was a wonderful pass there. Okafor now in transition gets the layup. He had 15 points and 7 rebounds in the game. Nigeria up by 17 in the third. Chimezi Metu pinning the layup off the backboard. Offense and defense. Mike Brown going to be thrilled at this. Ekpe Udo throws up the lob to Metu, and Metu skies up and throws that one down with 2 hands, and Nigeria combines on a big win. Your final score 94-71.
So you let me know, when you see the score sheet between Nigeria and Argentina, is it convincing enough? Is it convincing enough to tell you that Nigeria is a team to be worried about? Nigeria is a team that can cause a whole lot of trouble for teams in the Olympics. I really think they can. I really think they can, because they got all the pieces. They got good shooting guards, they got good point guards, they got good big men, and they're actually playing what we used to consider as basketball, the whole shooting guard, big man, point guard game, which currently right now USA doesn't play it. Stephen A actually pointed that out recently by saying that USA is playing the European type of basketball, which by they play all small. I won't say they're not used to it, but that's maybe the one factor that's been costing them, which Nigeria has. It has those pieces in Okafor and the other big men that they have in the roster. So I think Nigeria can really go far. But if you still don't believe so, the score sheet will prove you wrong. But if you still don't believe so and you got a lot of proof, put it down in the comment. Let's have a debate about it.
Keep it on the level.